starting to develop this form, and I like the way that it's going. What I decide, I'm just gonna keep adding on little things just to enhance the benefit of the form. Alright, so we added on that beginning part. I'm gonna add a little bit more. So at the beginning, we're coming here, we're working that horse stance. It's very important right there. We come here, we come here, we come here. Now we got that leg kick hold. Now you guys are integrating this jump kick. So you're jumping off this front leg, and as this leg's gonna come out naturally as momentum. So you don't, depending on how much space you got, you don't really have to jump forward. It's mainly about jumping high, so you're getting that leg workout. So you're jumping off one leg really high, and then you kick, and then you're gonna turn, hold, and then you're gonna kick, and then here, you're gonna come here, then you're gonna hold. You want to get at least 90 degrees, bring it back, reverse hook kick, and then hook kick, and then we're gonna add something in here as well. As you come down, we're gonna jump, and then do a reverse, or do a hook kick jump. And then as you do there, you come back over here, bring it up, here, 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 and then there, and then that's when we're gonna come back to here. Okay, so we're gonna add that in there too. The second one is as you're holding it up, you come here, you bring this down, and then you jump up this leg here, and then you're gonna turn the hips and kick. That one's just a jumping hook kick. So you want to jump up as high as you can, kick to the side. I want to add something else in there, but it doesn't look like we have that much room. But if we do have room, what I want to try to do is kind of, we're going to bring it out here, here, and it's going to be boom, and then boom, and then we'll do the other side. Boom, 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 boom. We could probably do that. So that one is you're jumping, boom, and then as you land, you're turning, and then you're kicking again. Okay, so let's go ahead and practice that, those new parts real quick. Let me see the front kick part. So you face this way, and part of the form, say we're ending up over here, and then I want you to jump up, kick. Alright, do that again. Hold, and then jump up. Okay, when you jump up and kick, I want you guys to get used to blocking down low. So as we're holding that kick, this hand is blocking low, right? And then once you bring it down, your hands switch here, and then you're getting ready to jump, and as you jump and kick, this hand comes back down low, so it's like this. And then it's back to this. Okay, it's like a coordination thing. There you go, that's how this a little better. Okay, so it's from here to here to here to here and then back. Okay. Do it again.
Wait, which one blocks, the left or the right?
Which one blocks?
Yeah. Let me see this.
The left. So we're coming from here to here, out, back here. Yeah, that's better. Not too bad. Okay, let's try the other side. Try to get the hands coordinated with that motion. So when you hold that kick out, you want to bring it back before you bring it down. So you bring it out, bring it back down, the hands come here, jump, and switch for a slight second, and you come back down here. Okay? Do it again. Yeah, that's a lot better. One more time, let's see. Yeah, not too bad either. It's pretty good. Okay, you really want to get explosion off that jump. Just think about, like, this is supposed to be like a good workout for us. So we're not jumping forward at that moment. We're more jumping high. So you want to basically just like jump up as high as you possibly can off that one leg. After you bring it down, get some height. Okay, so you don't want to just like jump like, you know what I'm saying? It's not that. It's not this. It's actually bringing it here and then really jumping high, you know, towards the ceiling. Okay. And you want your hands to be in coordination with your legs. So just notice we start from here, we bring it up, we come back here, and then we jump, and then we come back. Good. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So my dad still needs to work in the coordination. So at least you guys know that's the new part that we're going to add in. And that's going to help build that dynamic power right there, okay? And just remember, when we do the horse stance, we need to go low, right? That shows that you've got that thing fully developed. He needs to get lower, right? You guys be able to go the full range? Yeah. So when it comes to jumping, you want to jump up as high as you possibly can. If I measured your height on your jump, say you jumped 10 inches. Well, we need to try to get it to 20 inches or more, right? So we need to get that height on the jump, because that's another way of demonstrating that power in your legs, right? If I told you to jump as high as you can, then you're like, I mean, that's not good, right? We need to be able to, like, I mean, ideally I want to be able to see if I can touch the ceiling, right? I can't, but, you know, I want to. So that's part of getting those strong legs, is being able to jump high. So when you're doing that that kick, you need to basically take your time, gather your energy, and just really jump up as high as you can with that one leg. There's only one kick. It's not going to tell you to do 100. So just go ahead and just jump as high as you possibly can. Now we're going to go to the next kick. So we're doing that whole thing with the hold. So we got to get this thing 90 degrees or more. Okay, the higher we get it, the better. If you're still doing this, you need to work on that, right? Yeah, it's not bad actually. Yeah, we have to get it at least 9 degrees, right? We got to demonstrate that leg strength that we got right here. So once you got that, we got to demonstrate that control as well. So if you're like moving around and you're losing control, that's not good, all right? When you're doing it and you're doing it for real and you're doing it very serious, we need to be very like in control of everything and not basically move around. Like even right now I'm kind of moving around a little. You gotta have control. Get your hands in the right position. We come over here, get control, bring it back, control, reverse, control, hook, control. That's all controlled. So if you're lacking control and you start like losing balance, you know that's something they need to work on. Okay? So we need to work on that. That in itself is already really difficult to get good at. But once we do that, we're coming down. And here's similar to what we just did, but it's a harder kick because now we got to turn the hips in the middle of the air and kick into the side of the face. The other one you're kind of imagining like kicking him like straight up to the chin. Like if he's just standing there, I'm just coming, pop, like right into his chin. This one, I'm kicking him to the side of the face. So I'm coming and then I'm coming, boom. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different kick. It's harder because you got to turn your hips in the air. So you need more height on your jump to be able to get that time to turn your hips. So we're basically bringing it down, and it's the same thing. You got to jump as high as you can. And then you're going to jump up and you're going to turn the hips. This first part of the initial kick is like a fake, and it also sets up the kick. So I'm like jumping like this, so then he thinks I'm doing a front kick. And then as he thinks that, he might try to block low, and then it just pop up, right? So you're bringing it down, and then as you jump up, you bring this front leg up, and then you explode off that right leg and you hit to the side. So it looks like this. And then we're coming here. The hand footwork, because you're moving and you're turning your hips, you don't need to block your groin anymore because your hip turn is already blocking it. So you could just get your hands free and then just use your hands as momentum like this to start a really good jump, and then in the air you're going boom. So you don't have to block it anymore, right? So we come on over here. Okay, so that's what we're working on right there. We'll just do that one right now. Let me see that one.
Can you do that one again?
Okay, so it starts off, we're doing pom, pom, pom. So we'll end up in this position. So you're holding this knee up, bring it here, your hands are here, you jump off this right leg, and then you land. Okay? Land back in the cat stance. There you go. So you just gotta keep working to get height in that kick. Let me see you guys do it again.
From this right here?
Yes.
Can you do that?
Yeah. He's doing it good. I like that. Trying to follow that form. Yeah, there you go. You're overturning a little bit when you land. I don't want you landing like this. I want you landing like this. So after you kick, land like here. Don't land like this. Right there. So you just need to get more height in that jump. So this is working that leg muscle. And then your hands need to go like this in the air. It's not like this. It's more like this. Because you gotta turn the hip. Yeah, that's a little better with your hand. Yeah, with your hands. Yeah, that's a little better. Just land better. Natalia's doing pretty good. You guys get a little better with that. Let's try the other leg. So now you have the left leg forward. You just had the knee up. You just finished doing the kick. Come down. And of course, just so you guys remember, point that toe back. So then this part is making contact. I don't want your foot flapping around. You know what I'm saying? So there's control there with the foot while you're in the air. It's like lifting your wrist when you're punching, like me punching like this. You won't punch like that. We need to get some form to it. If I'm using a fist, if I'm using a palm, there's some form to it. So there's some form to your foot. Like it's not flapping around me. I got form to it, right? I'm not going like wobbling my ankle around. Like this is like my ankle. I don't let it wobble around. You need to keep it still, right? So we're kicking to the side of the face. Keep that ankle still. Don't let it flop around. Turn those hips. Don't land with your feet too far apart. Okay. Andrew, you're landing too much like this. So we gotta land in a ready position. Modified cat stance position. There you go. Yeah, Natalia, that was pretty good. Yeah, that was better. Okay. And we're still jumping high. Okay, so just imagine your aim is to kick somebody taller than you. I'm not really like you can do like this, but this is not what we're working on right now. Is jumping towards them. We're not doing that. This is like the person's here and he's already in range, and then we just jump. We just kind of from here just pop up. So we're just jumping higher. So we're still working on height right now. Okay. Okay, so you guys got decent with that now. We of course we know we got to improve on that. It's gonna be hard kick to improve, to really get good at. But after you do that, you're landing. So you're landing, boom, and as you land, you're gonna do it again. But this time you turn around and you do it. Okay, so you just land, you just went and did it. You went, pat, and then now you're turning, boom, and then you do it again. Okay, that's the only difference, just turning and doing the same kick. So the first time we're coming here, and then the second time, it's the same thing, but you just turn around and do it. Let's try that one out too. Stay centered, stay lined up. Yeah. Yeah. There you go, Tal. That's pretty good. Yeah. Good. Let's try the other side. Good. Not a front kick. Just no kick. Not bad. One more. Alright, so we added those new elements in there, and you see how much of a workout it gives you, and how it's developing us in different areas, like those leg kick holds, the balance and the control, the flexibility, and now we got to work on that jumping height and the body coordination when you're in the air. I mean, this is more completing more of the total leg development that we need, right? And because we've been training the other techniques so long, just adding this little extra thing is not that much more to remember. So when you practice this, and I have you lead it, just go ahead and add that in every single time. You guys are the only ones right now that know about the new stuff, and then the other people should come along with it. But you see how much of a workout it is. Yeah. When you're jumping around and stuff like that, right? So this is going to be a challenge to get good at it. I mean, it's easy to remember what's next. Yeah. But to actually do it the way it's supposed to look, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? So arm, balance. Yeah. It could take years, but just keep aiming to get better. It's looking decent, but of course, the higher you jump, the better it's gonna look. You know what I'm saying? And for you, jump higher. It's more of the coordination. Like even for me, I'm not all that great at it, but you just keep working on getting better at it. So this is something else to aim towards getting better at. Like right now, you guys could probably hold this for a decent amount of time. The next challenge is jumping up and really executing these kicks the proper way. So for example, if I jump up and I do a side kick, does not look good. Like I need to bring this leg up as I jump. I gotta jump up as high as I can. I gotta get that kick out there straight. So if I look in the mirror, I want to look like that, and I want my hands like this. So, you know, that takes time to develop. At first, people are gonna go like, you know what I'm saying? So we need to get better at those things. Okay. So you guys gotta go, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just about. We'll still keep training. Ryan, we'll still keep going at it.